What's up, sports fans? I'm Casey James with this Olympic wrap up on the 2012 Games from London. And you know how I do it. I give you the 411 and I keep it real. And if you don't know, you better ask somebody. Now that the games of the 30th Olympiad are in the books, we reflect back on what I think is one of the greatest Olympics ever. I mean, the competition was so high, and we saw some incredible performances by some unbelievable athletes across the board. The U.S. dominated in the overall medal count with 104 total medals, 46 of them gold, followed by China with 88 total medals, 38 gold, and then it was Russia with 82 and 24 gold, and Great Britain turning in its best Olympic performance in over 100 years with 65 overall medals, 29 of them gold. So again, the competition was high and the performances were unbelievable. And when you look at what the U.S. did, it started out in the pool where we won 30 overall medals, 16 gold. And when you talk about what happened in the pool, you have to talk about Michael Phelps, who is by far the greatest Olympian ever. I mean, he ends his illustrious career with 22 overall medals, 18 of them gold. And even though he started off slow in these Olympics, he swims off into the sunset as the most decorated Olympic athlete ever and the greatest of all time. What Michael Phelps accomplished in his sport will never be approached by any other athlete in terms of Olympics in any sport. So Michael Phelps, again, the greatest of all time. But our swim team is in good shape. We've got talented Ryan Lochte, who beat Michael Phelps in the 400 medley. And how about Missy Franklin, that 17-year-old teenager who got it done in the pool too, winning 5 overall medals and 4 gold. So the U.S. swim team is in good shape going forward, even though we lose our superstar in Michael Phelps. This Olympics too will go down as the Olympics of the women. So many great performances and dominant performances by U.S. women, starting out with gymnastics, where we won the team competition, and then in the individual all around, it was that 17-year-old spark plug with that infectious smile, Gabby Douglas, winning the women's individual all around competition. The U.S., of course, got it done in volleyball, and when you talk about volleyball, it's Misty May-Traynor and Kerry Walsh-Jennings going back to back to back, 3 consecutive golds in 3 consecutive Olympics, and they are without a doubt the greatest women's two-person volleyball team ever. And April Ross and Jennifer Kessy gave them all they wanted in that final. So Americans won silver and gold there, turning in some great performances on the beach. In track and field, it was Allison Felix finally getting that 200-meter gold medal that she's sought after for so long after 3 Olympics. And how about Carmelita Jeter coming up just short in the 100 meters, running the fastest race of her career, just being nipped basically at the tape by Shelly Ann Fraser Price of Jamaica, and that U.S. women's 4x100 relay team setting an Olympic and world record on the track. And the U.S. women's basketball team winning for the 5th consecutive Olympics. So mad props to the U.S. women who dominated these Olympics in so many different ways. Now, the men weren't bad either. The U.S. basketball team winning again, getting gold there. LeBron James cementing himself as the greatest player on the planet as we beat a very tough Spain team. And we had some great performances too in track and field, but we came up short in the 100 and 200 meters. And the reason we came up short was because of Usain Bolt, the fastest man in the world. He became the first man to win the 100 and 200 meters. And then he became the first man to win the 100 and 200 meters in consecutive Olympics. Usain Bolt, the fastest man in the world, and he doesn't mind telling you so. A lot of his antics, and he is a showman. He has fun doing it, but the fastest man in the world, and he cemented his legacy as the greatest Olympic sprinter ever. Sorry, Carl Lewis, but Usain Bolt has scoreboard, including that 100-meter race, which was the fastest 100-meter race in Olympic history. The other 4 men that finished behind Usain Bolt would have all won gold medals had it been in any other Olympics against any other sprinters, including Jesse Owens and Carl Lewis. So Usain Bolt is at the top of the sprint list as the greatest sprinter of all time. And Jamaica beat back the U.S. men too in the 200 meters, where we got shut out, with Jamaica taking 1, 2, and 3. But you got to prop up Justin Gatlin, who came in third and won bronze in the 100 meters and ran a incredible race considering that he was banned for 4 years for doping. He won the gold medal in Athens, so Justin Gatlin has made it all the way back. So the men got it done there. I mean, we saw so many great performances in these Olympics, so many indelible memories, and none more than Oscar Pistorius of South Africa, the double amputee who competed in the 400 meters. He got all the way to the semifinals. I mean, he had his legs amputated when he was less than a year old at the knees, and he became the first double amputee to compete in the regular Olympics. I mean, what a story that was! What an incredible performance! A performance of courage and just an overall human story that you just cannot write a script for. Oscar Pistorius made us all proud. Doesn't matter what country you're from, and no matter what kind of fan you are, for what he accomplished getting to the semifinals of the 400 meters, considering he doesn't call it a handicap. He's just an athlete that happens to be a double amputee. So again, these were some great Olympics, and we look forward to Rio de Janeiro, Brazil in 2016 when we will do it all over again, and you can look for more great performances there, and I will be here to break it all down for you and give you the 411. So until next time, this is KC James giving you the wrap up on the 2012 games from London, one of the greatest Olympics ever. And you know how I do it. I give you the 411 and I keep it real. And if you don't know, you better ask somebody. I'll see you next time.